Our chief White House correspondent, Major Garrett, is with us. Major, good morning. I know you've been doing some reporting on this. So what is he going to do to try and fix this?
All right. What is the president apologizing for, and who is he apologizing to? It's a small part of America, those in the individual insurance market who, because of Obamacare, not only have had their policies canceled, but the premiums they're going to pay are higher than what they're paying now, and they don't qualify for subsidies. So this is a small fraction of America. And what the administration told me last night is they're going to work with state insurance commissioners and then go back into the guts of Obamacare and see if they can fine-tune the regulations to help these people who can't afford these new premiums because of the changes Obamacare is forcing on their individual insurance policies.
Well, who's going to pay for it? I mean, these are ultimately what the president called junk plans, bare bones plans. There's a minimum requirement under Obamacare that you have to meet, which is why these people are getting better plans, which the president says they ultimately like, but somebody's got to pay for it.
That has not been determined.
And when they talk about
state insurance commissioners, what they mean is maybe getting some waivers at the state level or redrafting their own regulations, which they knew were going to cause these disruptions in the individual marketplace. Let's not forget that. They had statistics in the Federal Register that told them this was going to happen. This has now become a political firestorm, and they've got to get ahead of it.
In your column, you wrote about Senator Barbara Mikulski, who said there is a crisis of confidence. So how do you get the confidence back of the American people, and how do you get credibility back?
Well, the administration hopes this is a step in that direction by providing at least an apology for those who are most aggrieved by what's happening in their own personal lives with their insurance policies because of this. But the administration knows it has to fix this.
Was that apology enough, Major?
Well, the voters will determine that. Right now, the White House knows it's under pressure. As I said at 7 o'clock, this was a debate that went on through the West Wing for an entire week. This entire week, Mr. President, what are we going to do about this statement that you made? Are we going to retract it? Are you going to apologize for it? Yesterday, the answer came on that. Now they're going to have to figure out a way to fix this. I said, when are you going to tell the nation what this fix looks like? One administration official said to me, tomorrow would be better, but it probably won't be that fast.
Midterms come up before you know it.
Sure.
The White House paying attention to that. Do they think they can get anything else done right now while this is going on?
Done right now is an interesting question. Many in the White House analogize this situation to the Gulf oil spill because they, back then, remember, they couldn't communicate anything to the country until the damn oil stopped leaking. Big difference, though. Transocean and Halliburton built that well. They built this one, and they don't believe they can say anything to the country that's going to be credible or reach this level of confidence until they fix the website. And if it's not done by the end of the month, they know they're going to be in even worse trouble.
And just quickly, is it unusual to hear a president say, I'm sorry?
Sure it is, especially this one. They don't like to do it. And especially they don't like to do it about something as big and identified with their administration as this one is. But the president and the White House decided he had no choice.
Sometimes I'm sorry can be very effective, though. Thank you, Major Garrett.